Hello guys! Welcome back to my channel. I am just a random fangirl, but you can also call me Libby. This time we're going to be reacting to Your Name. So this actually was a Patreon request about 1,000,000 years ago. I am so sorry that it took me so long to get back into the recording schedule. I had some issues with my personal life and yeah, things were crazy, but we're here and I am super excited. So again, because this is a Patreon request, I actually don't know anything about this movie. Like, I think that I've heard the name because I am pretty sure, again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I am pretty sure that this is a really popular movie that came out about, like, it's kind of recent, right? I'm not sure how recent it is, but I am fairly sure that it's kind of recent and that I think that this movie is not Ghibli Studios or something like that, but that it gave people vibes of that. I am not sure. I just heard that apparently this is gorgeous, like the animation. I think that I have seen one frame of this, but I am not sure if I am thinking of this movie or another movie that I haven't seen. Like, okay, so there are 3 movies that I haven't seen that I get confused with the visuals that I have seen. And again, it's not a lot. I think that I've seen like a scene, a frame even, of these 3 movies. Like, basically just 1 or 2, and they get me confused. So I am not really sure if I have seen that image of this movie or not, but I think that I have seen on social media this gorgeous scene where I don't know, there's like a person and they're watching like the sky or something, but it's like really pretty, and I am not really sure where I have seen it. I just know that around social media. So yeah, again, like that's it. But I think that is this movie. Again, that was not really specific or anything, but yeah, I am fairly certain that that's all I have seen. So Your Name, I am going to assume that this probably is going to be romance movie? I don't know. So either it's romance or I'm gonna say coming of age story. It's just that the name doesn't give out a whole lot. Like, Your Name. It sounds romantic. It sounds like maybe it's both. Maybe it's coming of age and it's also a romance movie. I'm not really sure. Your Name. Maybe romantic comedy? Drama? Romance? Your Name. Maybe it's about actors. I don't know. It's just that Your Name. It's something so specific and at the same time so vague. It doesn't give me anything to go on. So yeah, Your Name. Those are my predictions. Super wild predictions. Romance, maybe comedy, maybe drama. I'm not really sure which one. And maybe coming of age. But I could be wrong about that. But I am fairly certain that it's going to be romance. I don't know why, just it gives me a vibe, the name. That's it. So yeah, I don't have a lot to say in this intro because again, I'm not really sure what studio made this movie. I'm not really sure when it came out. I'm not really sure about the plot. I'm not really sure about anything but the name. That it's Your Name. And that it's coming heavily recommended and that apparently everyone loves it. I have a lot of friends actually that are not that much into anime, but they have seen this movie and they love it, and they all have said that it's gorgeous. So I am really curious about that, because apparently this was one of those movies that really, I don't know, get to an international audience that would normally not consume anime. So I don't know, it's really interesting. I have a lot of questions, but I guess that we'll figure them out. I don't think that I have a lot else to say other than that. So okay. For those of you who have seen my other reactions, they know you guys know how these reactions work, but I'm going to explain it again anyway. So I pause a lot and I talk a lot, and because I don't like to talk over the things that are being said in the movie or the show or whatever, I usually pause and then I talk. So this video, it's probably going to be super long, and if you don't really enjoy that that kind of reaction, again, to each their own. But yeah, just be warned that I do that a lot. And I am very busy and I have ADHD. So either I am concentrating a lot on something and just hyper focusing on it and that, or I am scattered all around the places and I need to take breaks on stuff that are like really long, like movies. So I usually record movies around a week or half a week, so you're going to see me in different outfits. I'm not really sure if that is going to be like really noticeable, because some days I'm going to be on my scrubs, because again, I'm doing like 100 things a day, so I don't really have time to change every day. Before I have to go out and do other stuff. You guys know that I am right now on vet school, so that consumes a lot of my time, and then I am also working at a hospital, so yeah, crazy schedules. I'm not really sure how many outfits you're going to see, but yeah, I'm going to be recording every day about half an hour, or a little bit more, a little bit less. It really depends on how much we are actually reacting to the movie, how much we're talking, and all of that good jazz. Anyway, what else? I think that's it. I am not a native English speaker, as you can probably hear, so I'm going to probably be making some grammatical mistakes and some vocabulary mistakes, and just try to roll with it. I am still learning English. It's my third language, so yeah, and it's coming out slow, but I think that I'm getting better at it. So anyway, you can also correct me if you want, or if I cannot remember some word, you can also leave it in the comments and I'll happily study that, because yeah, we're all learning here. One of the reasons that I started this channel was for me to practice English, and yeah. So anyway, I think that's it. I don't have anything else to say. So if you're watching this on YouTube, this is going to be a highlighted reaction. But if you want to catch the full-length, uncut, unedited reactions, I am going to leave you my Patreon account in the description box down below, and feel free to check it out. We are a bunch of reactions ahead in there as well. And I think that's it. So without further ado, let's just jump into this reaction, shall we? 目が覚めるとなぜか泣いている。そういうことが時々ある。Okay. 見ていたはずの夢はいつも思い出せない。Okay. ただ何かが消えてしまったという感覚だけが目覚めてからも長く残る。Okay, no, wait. Oh my god, it's so much. Already so much. This is so gorgeous. Look at these backgrounds. Like, actually, I was I was seeing this video like a week ago. I don't remember what the video was about, but I remember that the person, now that I think of it, I'm not really sure if it was a video or a tweet that I read. I'm not really sure, but I saw something. And the person was talking about how in the 80s, or yeah, like older movies, but not super older, the scenes of houses and offices, and mostly houses, really were different than what we are used to nowadays, because the places, the rooms, living rooms, kitchens, they really look like real people live on them. Like you can see a lot of the personality, a lot of, I don't know, things, and they feel like real houses, and they don't have to be cluttered or anything to work, but they have to feel like someone is living there. And I was so fascinated by that, and right now that is the first thing that I'm thinking of in this scene, because like, look at these backgrounds, look at these rooms, they really feel like people are living on them. Like, look at this. So we have probably a desk and a chair, and this is amazing. Like, I am sorry, but I am fangirling so much right now because I love it. I love when animators and directors and everything take this moment to actually make amazing backgrounds and stuff that add to the story. There are little details that maybe you are not going to really pay attention because they are not the main story, but they make you feel a lot more like in tune with the story. Like, oh yeah, this is a person and this is a world, because you can see it right here. So I'm not going to actually use the mouse because yeah, the screen does a funny thing because it's max. But yeah, you can, I mean, like, gorgeous shots, by the way, because we're not seeing each of their faces yet. Really interesting shots. I really love it. I mean, like, they're not shots, but you get what I mean. But okay, so yeah, so we are probably behind, well, this is a table, this is a desk, and we have a water bottle right besides the bed, and what I'm going to assume to be I don't know, it feels like a handbag, but one of those that you use for either work or going to school, and that is such a fucking cool choice because I have done that. Like, yeah, I try for my floors to not be covered in stuff, but there are some moments where I have put my backpack and even my bottle of water on the floor. So I just love those details. And then we have a lot of books and I don't know, magazines, manga, maybe, I don't know, it's blurry, I don't know, but like, this feels live in, you know? I love it. And look at this. So she's waking up and there's like a little cutesy pillow besides her bed, and then we have a clock and some folders, and like, you look at this, like, it feels lived in. It feels like someone is using it. It feels realistic, and I love that. And also, it is so beautiful. The shots are so interesting, but they are contributing so much into the melancholic explanation, not explanation, but dialogue that we are receiving here. Like, they are apparently waking up and they don't remember what they have dreamt about, but something doesn't feel quite right. They feel nostalgic for something, and that premise, this intro, oh my god, I am fangirling. Like, oh, this is amazing. I mean, like, I think that, I don't know. I don't know if I'm weird or not, but that sensation, I mean, like, I don't know what they are talking about, but that feels so nostalgic. Like, it feels like, oof, I don't know. This is so interesting already. And look at this kitchen. Like, the things being in the thingies so they can get dry, but they are not perfectly put in there. And oh my god, everything. I just love these places. This is amazing. It's gorgeous. Like, look at this. It's beautiful. Ooh. But okay. So we are searching for something. Okay. Soulmates, maybe? From that day. That is gorgeous. It is a beautiful view. Like, look at that. Beautiful. So are we talking like, maybe, I don't know, soulmates? Huh. Okay, so we're getting like kind of an intro. Okay. They're growing up, maybe? And they are searching for each other. But they don't know. So yeah, maybe soulmates, I don't know. But this is gorgeous. Oh, she's so pretty. Oh, she's really pretty. Okay! Yeah, same. Ha! 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 Okay, I'm sure that we're going to figure it out. But, like, I'm sure that we're going to figure it out. Like, in a moment when I press play. But, are you, like, are we talking about body swapping? Because that's what it feels like. I'm just saying. Okay. And also, gorgeous. But body swapping? Maybe? I don't know. It sounds like that. Okay. Yeah, they do. Yeah, it does. Huh. Okay, so we're bringing it back. Okay, so I'm going to guess that we are going to hear about what happened yesterday throughout the day. And then we're going to get the flashback, maybe. But I love this setup. Like, imagine you just waking up totally normal and then everyone around you is like, you were totally possessed yesterday. And you're like, what are you talking about? But that is really interesting because, okay, yeah, it is really interesting. Maybe it's not body swapping. Maybe it's something else. Because if it was body swapping, she would remember, you know, being swapped into another body yesterday. But she doesn't seem to remember anything. So maybe it's something like body swapping, but different. I don't know. Interesting. Hmm. Mm. Okay, yeah. And she has no idea.
あんただって昨日は自分の机もロッカーも忘れたって言って髪は寝癖ついとったしイボンはしとらんかったし嘘本当なんか記憶喪失みたいやったよそういえばずっと変な夢を見とったような気がするんやけど
Okay.
別の人の人生の夢
Okay, so maybe it's blurry.
覚えとらんな
Okay, interesting.
それって前世の記憶
Sure, sure.
解釈に基づくマルチバースに無意識が接続したっちゅう
Sure, that is.
あヘッシーもしかしてあんたが私のノートに
Yeah, no.
なんでもないでもミツハ昨日はマジでちょっと変やったよなんか体調悪いんやないおかしいな元気やけどなストレスとかやないほら例の儀式ももうすぐやろ
Ritual.
言わんといてもう私こ
Mm. Okay.
腐敗の匂いがする
Yeah.
おい、もう2、3本つけてくれ。
And that's his dad. Okay.
現場手伝い、葉っぱ使うでな。勉強や。返事は
ああ
And he also has problems with his family then. That more like it.
たまらんなお互い
Mitsuha. Oh, that is beautiful. But okay. Just let me get a minute to collect my thoughts on this. Okay, so yeah, interesting. The politics. So, okay, really interesting because yeah, it does smell a little bit like corruption, and then I'm getting a little bit of that issues on both characters. Mitsuha, I want to say again. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'll get it right eventually, and I have forgotten the guy's name, but okay, really interesting. It is really interesting because apparently Mitsuha's family it's about tradition and maybe the priesthood, so they are more on the spiritual side and the tradition side. And then what happened to the mom? That is really interesting. I'm sure that these questions are going to be answered in due time, but it's really interesting because this is like a lot of context about the world and about the characters and their relationships and about the fact that Mitsuha is living in a small town with, you know, all of its inconveniences. Because, yeah, living in a small town can be really, it can have its advantages. Like, it's beautiful. Don't get me started on that. And most of the time, you have cleaner air and more tranquility, and that's why a lot of people choose actually countryside and not countryside, but you know, smaller towns like this one for the retirement if they have the option to do so. As it's important to point out, my parents do have that plan for when they retire, so I get it. And I'm saying that I'm not even like, okay, yeah, I do live kind of in the big city because I do. So yeah, I just cannot. There's so much that escapes my understanding about how it has to be like living on these small towns, because it is one thing to live on it like every day of your life with all the inconveniences that we just went through, than go into vacation, you know, like a week or so. Like, it is, yeah, it is really different. So a lot of nuances there. She doesn't seem to really love like not a town, but you know, the inconveniences of living where she lives. So that is really interesting because again, I kind of am from the big city, but like not completely. Like, I don't know, Mexico, it's different than other countries. Like, for example, I have watched a lot of American TV shows and movies, and they are like, oh no, I have to, you know, I have to take the bus to my school, and it's like 30 minutes long or 40 minutes long, and it's so like far away, and I cannot relate to that at all because everything is like 40 or 50 minutes away from my home. Like everything, the shopping malls, the cinemas, parks where you can actually take your dog on a walk, hospitals, schools, everything. It's like 30 or 40 minutes away. And I'm saying that in a good day because there's been times where we make about an hour to any of those places if the traffic is really bad. And I am the one that lives close. Like, it's not that common for people to live close to, for example, schools. Like, no, it is not that common. A lot of my friends actually make about 2 hours to get to school, and you know, like, that is fucking long. That is forever. So yeah, you know, inconveniences. I do live in a big city, but I also do not because I live around the big city but not on the big city. So I get it. Where I am from, like, we have a lot of more amenities than she does. Like, yeah, 100%. But for example, yeah, schools, good schools are not in my area, and good doctors not so much either. But we have a lot of amenities. But yeah, yeah, it's complicated. I get it, but it's really interesting, all of the context that we are being given into this world. I don't know. This story has so much care put into it. I love it. And yeah, the relationship and the parallels being put into these two characters right now because of their dads. Again, really interesting stuff. But I'm sensing daddy issues. Appreciate it.
いいね。学校の人に見られたくらい。思春期前のお子様は気楽でええよね。
Prepubescent attitude.
口上酒をいっぱい作ってさ、東京行きの資金にしたら。
Okay.
すごい発想するな。生写真とメイキング動画とかつけてさ、巫女の口上酒って名前とかつけてさ、きっと売れるわ。
You know what? She's onto something. She's onto something. Yep. Really? That's the problem. I love the little sister. I love her. She's amazing. Her face. Okay, interesting. So, you know, maybe this wish is going to become true. Be careful what you wish. Okay. So actually, this is a good place for me to stop for today. We are... Oh my god. I talked so much in this reaction that we are just... Yeah, we are just 20 minutes in. Damn. But yeah, so, okay. Oh my god, so much to go on. But yeah, just out of the back of my mind, like, yeah, be careful what you wish. You might just get it. Oh god. Okay. Interesting. This is beautiful. This is as beautiful as everyone has told me. Oh god. So pretty. And the story is also so interesting. It's not what I thought it was going to be. I mean like Interesting, interesting. I still get my theory of swapping bodies, but I think that it's going to be more complicated than just swapping bodies because of the trope. I have a feeling that this is going to be not more complicated, but more, you know. Off like half a year, but I rewatched all the first 15 minutes or so, and I am all caught up. So yeah, I want to know if we're going to get an answer in this other part that I'm going to be watching today as to if this is actually body swapping or some sort of other equivalent, because there are a few things that I think could be body swap, but other things that I'm like, I don't know. And the second, I was saying, be careful what you wish for, because I don't know that wish of waking up in her other life as a handsome city boy or something like that. I don't know. It could come true. You never know what gods may be listening to you and want to screw up with your life. So anyway, so far this has been so entertaining. It has been so fun. It has been like really amazingly animated. It's so pretty, and yeah. So let's just watch the other half. Okay, let's see. Oh, body swapping with a cute boy in Tokyo. Ouch. Is it? I think it is. Oh yeah, baby, we're so body swapping. Oh my god, no. Oh, that is so realistic. Like, of course, that would happen if you were to wake up as a boy. Oh my god. Yeah, this is Mitsuha. Oh, shut up. This is great. Living in the city is just amazing. With all the inconveniences that we have. Doesn't matter. I'm a city girl. It's so beautiful. Oh yeah, I bet you could get like you could get lost if it's your first time in the city, and you're way too the mannerisms. You're way too in awe. Like, you have to go to school, honey. It's fine. Oh my god. So okay, so maybe she got there. This could be so awkward. Ah.
昼からとはね。飯行こうぜ。メール無視しやがって。あ、司くん。くんづけ。反省の表明。
Yeah.
迷った？
Bet he sounds really different right now.
だったら通学で道に迷えんだよ。
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
私。
あ、
私。僕。
Oh my god.
俺。俺楽しかったんやよ。
Yeah, that would be so difficult. The way that you speak.
お前なまってない？
Oh, yeah.
まったく
寝ぼけてんのか？
なんかあるか？
卵コロッケサンドにしようぜ。
Oh, that's nice.
ありがとう。
Those are good friends. Ah.
放課後カフェ行かね。
俺のバイト先って
Oh my god, that would be so weird for the friends. Like, what do you mean, where do I work? Oh, this is a fancy place. Maybe a boss boy? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god. My poor girl. Oh my god, that would be so traumatizing if you don't have any experience on it, on working in a place like that. I don't know. Problems? Problems? Yeah. Look at the face.
用事が入ってたんだけど。これ先輩だろ。
あいつら絶対言いがかりだよ。
Sounds like it.
ただにしてやったけどさ。奥寺さん、そのスカート。
Oh, oh,
大丈夫ですか？
assholes.
切られてるみたい。
Yeah.
あいつら。
Yeah.
顔覚えてますか？
いや。先輩。
At least she's not hurt.
おい、タケ。
Oh, oh, she's acting. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, yeah, she's acting like a girl. Oh.
すぐに済みますから。
Oh, I love this.
できました。
Oh.
滝くんすごい。
Oh.
前よりも可愛い。
It is really cute.
今日は助けていただいてありがとうございました。
Careful, girl. You're gonna make her fall in love with him.
今日ちょっと心配だったのよ。滝くん弱いくせに喧嘩っ早いから。
Oh.
今日の君の方がいいよ。
Oh.
女子力高いんだね。
Well, yeah, she's all feminine. But yeah, actually, girls, we do like a little bit of femininity.
よくできた夢やな。我ながら。
I wonder how long is it going to take for her to realize that this is not a dream?
日記つけとる。
What? Who are you? What are you? Oh my god.
お姉ちゃん、今日はおっぱい触っとらんに。
Oh my god.
ご飯。よくない。おっぱい？
My god, that could be a shock. Oh no. What happened? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so they are
なんか
body swapping back and forth in a lot of days.
だったもんな。
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
ポスター見た？町長選の。
誰がやったって同じやに。助成金をどう配るかだけやろ。
そのおかげで生活できる子もおるんやで。あれって私のことだよね。
Okay. I mean, like, it would be as startled if she's not usually like that. Oh, oh, I love it. And the ponytail, because he cannot do the complicated hairstyles that she does. Oh my god, it's all the little details. It's all the little things that make them who they are. Amazing. Yeah. Oh.
これってもしかして。
これってもしかして本当に。
私夢の中であの男の子と。
俺は夢の中であの。
Yeah.
入れ替わってる。
Yeah, body swapping! There we go! It took them so long. So long. I have such main protagonist illusions that would be my first guess if that ever happened to me. Yeah, and it's ponytail, so it's tacky.
なんでうちのご神体はこんなに遠いの？
Mm.
誰だっけ？有名よ。
Yeah, you should know that. Yeah, I love the little details to know who we are dealing with. If it's Taki or Mitsuha. Oh my god, yeah, she has not such a strong body as he. Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh, and the music, it's also great.
三つ葉、四つ葉、結びって知っとるか？
Musuri.
土地の氏神様をな、古い言葉で結びって呼ぶんやさ。
Okay.
この言葉には深い意味がある。糸をつなげることも結び、人をつなげることも結び、時間が流れることも
All
結
of
び。
time. Wow.
全部神様の力や。
Hmm.
わしらの作る組紐もせやから神様の技、時間の流れそのものを表しとる。
That is really interesting.
集まって形を作り、ねじれて絡まって、時には戻って、それが結び、それが時間。水星。
Oh, maybe he doesn't know.
三つ葉、あんた今夢を見とる。
What? What? How does she know? What? Oh my god. Oh, and the crying from the beginning. What? How did she know?
涙。なんで？
Okay. That is really interesting that they wake up crying.
奥寺先輩？何のこと？
Well, I'm guessing you had plans, maybe Mitsuha? Yeah.
デート？
Okay. Damn.
明日は奥寺先輩と東京デート。
Oh,
駅前
in
待ち合わせ
Tokyo.
10時半のはずやったのにな。
Mm.
あいえ、どうせ君はデートなんてしたことないでしょうから。
会話が全然続かね
Yeah.
以下、奥手な君を助けるための
Late
厳正
bloomer.
な復習。
え。マジか？
You can get a girlfriend too.
バカにしやがって。
Yeah, like I think that probably she likes Mitsuha when she is on Taki's body, you know? Like we have seen the other way around with other people. So I'm guessing that yeah, it must throw you off that it's that suddenly acts like a different person, and yeah, it must be so confusing.
滝くんってさ、今日はなんだか絶
いや
みたいね。
Yeah, like I'm pretty damn sure that she has feelings for basically Mitsuha. Maybe it is Taki as well, but it's complicated.
晩飯とか。
今日は解散にしようか。
Yeah, that makes sense.
はい。
滝くんって違ってたらごめんね。
はい。
君は昔私のことがちょっと好きだったでしょ。
Oh wow,
そし
she
て今
was.
は別の好きな子がいるでしょ。
Ooh. She's very perceptive.
本当？
いないっす。全然違います。
本当かな。
あ、
どうしたの？
Ah.
髪が
Oh!
やっぱ変かな。
Oh no, she looks really cute. I really like shorter hair on girls. Like, don't get me wrong, girls look amazing on anything,
関
but
係なんかな。失恋とか。
男子って恋愛に結びつけるな。
well,
なんとなく切っただけやって言っと。
I don't know.
かなんとなくあんなん切らんやろ。
It is a lot of hair, and in this case, I do feel like it has something to do with that. Like, you know, like yeah, okay, it's not always about a boy, but sometimes it is, and when it is, it is. This animation is so beautiful.
すげえ。
It's so pretty. Huh. That felt ominous. Maybe she's
散
already
々だったデートの結果は
at the festival.
次に入れ替わった時に伝えればいいそう思った。でもなぜかもう二度と俺と三葉との入れ替わりは起きなかった。
Does it have anything to do with the comet? And because I mean, it felt like it.
おやお兄ちゃんそれ糸森やろようかけとるわ。
Oh, that's Destiny.
ああ糸森やな。懐かしいな。
この人糸森出身やで。
Oh,
糸森
wow, that is good luck.
そうだ糸森町そうですこの近くですよね
ほんと
糸森ってのは
糸森まさか
もしかしてあの彗星の
What? Did the comet... Oh my god. Oh god. Yeah, no, the comet hit it.
本当にこの場所なの？
まさか
What?
だから滝の勘違いっすよ。
違う間違いないこの校庭周りの山
Shit.
この高校だってはっきり覚えてる。
そんなわけねえだろ。3年前に何百人が死んだあの災害、滝だって覚えてるだろ。
3 years ago?
死んだ3年前に死んだまさか
Oh my god.
だって
Oh my god.
あいつの
Oh my god. Oh my
目が
god. Okay. No. Okay. Sorry for pausing. It's going to be quick. But okay, no, yeah. I thought that it was kind of weird that in the beginning, because in the very, very early on beginning, we saw Taki on the roof watching the comet. I thought that it was just like a stylistic choice because like the times were not adding up, because we technically started off as some kind of introduction to the story with that scenery about the comet and the both of them, and then we jumped ahead to the opening sequence. So I thought that it was more of a stylistic choice, like, you know, like maybe just to illustrate the plot, and that's it. But oh my god, 3 years ago, this is, oh my god, this is not only body swapping, this is body swapping, time traveling body swapping. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Oh god, and the comet, oh god. That's why. Okay, so if they were going, if they were switching bodies in time, wasn't the grandma saying something about oh, what was it? It was when she was talking about when they were going to you know, the sanctuary underworld thing, and she was talking about, I cannot remember the word, but she was talking about how it's the connection between two people, and it was like threads connecting with one another, and it was like the flow of time. and it was like a lot of other things, and it did stuck with me. I don't remember exactly the words she was saying. Musubi. I think that it was musubi, right? But oh my god. Oh, it is really fortunate that they never tried to talk with one another like through the phone, because I don't think that would have worked like we were seeing right now. That's why the messages and the phone calls were not arriving to the destination, because everyone is dead. We still have a lot of movie. Like, we're not even to the halfway point just yet. So yeah. Oh my god. The plot twists in this movie. Oh god. It is so complicated. So, oh god. This has to be such a shock for him. People were gathered. Oh god.
町の3分の1、500人以上が亡くなって、今はもう糸森には誰も住んでいないそうだ。
This is very well recorded.
勅使河原と。
Oh, you're kidding. 17. Oh, and there is Mitsuha.
この子なの？絶対何かの間違いだよ。だってこの人3年前に亡くなってるのよ。
つい 2,3 週間か前に彗星が見えるねってこいつは俺に言ったんです。だから
あんた今
俺は
夢を見とるな。
俺は何を。
Yeah, how did you even begin to make sense of that? I was not expecting this twist.
ただの夢で景色に見覚えがあったのは3年前のニュースを無意識に覚えていたから。
No.
そうじゃなければ幽霊いや
Well,
全部俺の妄想。
I mean, yeah, trying to make sense of the situation.
あいつの名前なんだっけ。
Oh, he's starting to forget things.
司くん、お風呂行ってくるって。
先輩俺
Maybe that's how we get to the
おかしなこと
beginning
ばっか
of the
言ってて
movie.
今日一日すみません。
組紐だね。綺麗。
うん
滝くんのそれももしかして組紐？
あ、これは確かずっと前に人からもらって
Wait,
なんとなくお守り代わりに時々つけてて。
wait. That
誰から。
isn't it Mitsuha's? Or at least it looks like that.
滝くんも入って。
How? Okay, no, there's a lot more
いえ
going on.
俺組紐を作る人に前に聞いたことがあるんです。紐は時間の流れそのものが
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
戻ったり繋がったり、それが時間だって。あの場所なら。
Okay, so now that he's here, what is he going to do?
俺たちが運んできた酒だ。こっちが妹で、こっちが俺。
It is really interesting that
彗星が落ちる前、
he's,
3年前のあいつと
you know, okay.
俺は
It is really interesting that he got so intertwined with Mitsuha's life and she with his probably as well, that they are starting to, I don't know, to feel like each other's lives are also their lives, because that's how it worked, right? Like in some way or another they were basically living in each other's shoes. So it is really, I don't know, interesting and heartwarming to see him just be like, this is my sister's and this is mine, and just thinking about himself as also Mitsuha, because they are so intertwined, they are so musubi that their life, her life, it's also his life, and he came to care about these people that he knew so much as to consider them his own. And it is just, I don't know, it does something to me. I don't know why that makes me so sentimental to realize how close he has gotten to this whole life. Like, just imagine living this whole other life of this whole other person and becoming so, I'm sorry, I know that I'm getting emotional, but like getting to know the other person so well, so well, that they are basically another extension of you. Like, it has to be so trippy, and it's just an experience that I cannot even begin to imagine what it must feel like. It's just, I don't know why that made me emotional, but that sort of connection, that intimate connection that you have with someone else, this is such a well thought out story. It is just so layered, so layered. For a moment there I was like, okay, this is going to be more like slice of life with this supernatural element, but this is so much more. And when shit hit the fan, like right now, and the emotions really start to kick in, you really see the contrast and just appreciate the more slice of life moments, because I think that it's really important for us to get to care and just really love our characters and their lives, and how everything is coming apart right now, because you really feel for them. I don't know, it's beautiful. I'm going to rewind it a little bit.
彗星が落ちる
Yeah,
前3年前のあいつと俺は入れ替わってたってことか。
it does seem like that.
時間がずれてた。
Yeah,
あいつの半分。
I knew that was going to come around at some other point. Is he going to drink that? Oh god.
結び
Yeah.
本当に時間が戻るんならもう一度だけ。
Oh god.
彗星。
Huh. What is that? It was a painting of the comet? How? I am so confused. Oh. And the thread. It is also really interesting that we are getting another whole other meaning to the red thread of fate. That is basically what it is, but it's also, in the context of the movie, so important as, not a different thing, but a complement to what we already know about the thread. Okay, he's seeing the comet. Oh, a cell. Oh, that's beautiful. And the cell became a baby. He's experiencing all of Mitsuha's life?
二人は父さんの宝物だ。
あなたお姉ちゃんになったんやよ。
Oh, and she got sick.
お父さんお母さんいつ帰ってくるん？
Oh, they were close
あんたがそんなんで
to
どう
their
する？
father.
神社など続けたところで
婿養子が何を言う？
僕が愛したのは双葉です。宮水神社じゃない。
出て行け。三葉、四つ葉、今日からずっとばあちゃんと一緒やでな。
Oh, that's hard. Oh, that's Taki, isn't it? Yeah.
生きてる。
This is making me tear up. The way that he held
お姉
herself.
ちゃんまたおっぱい。
No.
お姉ちゃん、いよいよやばいわ。私今日一人で先に出るで。
Oh,
やばい。
that made me really emotional.
週間ほど前から肉眼でも見え始めたティアマト彗星。いよいよ今夜7時
That reaction when he woke up, it was so visceral.
まだ間に合う。
おはよ三葉。おや？あんた三葉やないな。
おばあちゃん知ってたの？
いや、でもここんとこのお前を見とったら思い出したわ。
Memories.
わしも少女の頃、不思議な夢を見とった覚えがある。
Oh, is it something about the
誰になっ
family?
とったんか。今ではもう記憶は消えてまったが。
That is really
大事
interesting.
にしないよ。夢は目覚めればいつか消える。わしにもあんたの母さんにもそんな時期があったで。
もしかして
Yeah.
宮水の人たちのその夢って全部今日のためにあったのかもしれない。
Huh.
ねえおばあちゃん聞いて。今夜糸森町に彗星が落ちてみんな死ぬ。
Yeah, that's a lot of information to process. How can you? Okay, yeah.
そんなこと
So,
誰も信じないって意外に普通のこと言うばあちゃんだな。
I mean, it's true.
死なせるもんか。
But how do you plan to do it,
ど
though?
うしたの三葉。
お前
Wait. Because she's in his body now? How does that work? Does she remember?
滝くんになっとる。どうして滝くんがここに？
I love the details about their voices changing depending on who is on whose body. But okay. Oh yeah, she's going to. Oh.
ない。
Oh, that has to be so traumatizing. No, yeah, so she remembers. Oh, just imagine that.
私あの時
Yeah. Imagine just knowing that you died. This is heavy.
覚えてない。
It's like the fifth time we're going to know what happened. Oh, and she still has her hair long.
私ちょっ
Oh.
と東京行ってくる。え？今から？なんで？デート。え？お姉ちゃん。東京に彼氏おったの？
Well,
私のデートやなくて
difficult to explain.
夜には帰るから。
Wow, so she's not that far away from Tokyo.
急に訪ねたら迷惑かな。驚くかな。滝くんは嫌がるかな。
Okay, so... Oh, but this is 3 years ago. Oh, okay, wait.
会えっこない
Wondering how did Taki get the, the bracelet that he's using that looks so much like Mitsu has, and because he couldn't remember who gave him that, what's the name, braided thread. Well, the things that they do, that's from Itamori. So okay, so I was wondering how did he get there, because I didn't, I did saw the bracelet, but I never wondered. I just thought that it was just character design until he said it, and I was like, you know what, yeah, we have actually gotten a few scenes of him with the bracelet on. And yeah, so I was wondering how did that work. But with the time traveling stuff and Mitsuha going to Tokyo, I'm going to guess that I'm going to watch it like in 30 seconds, but okay, so Mitsuha probably going to Tokyo, met with Taki. Taki didn't know who she was in that moment because it's 3 years ago before anything of that happened. So of course he didn't knew who she was, but somehow ended up with the bracelet that it's not actually a bracelet, and that's why across the movie we have always heard that Taki, do you remember me? I don't know if those are the exact words, but we have heard that dialogue over and over and over again. And even as the story progresses, Mitsuha has never said that, right? But we have always heard it in Taki's dream or Taki remembering that dialogue, and it didn't make sense. Like, how could he remember hearing that if Mitsuha has never said that? And it's an important dialogue. So it's probably a dialogue that is going to happen in this scene right here, and that Taki is remembering, but because probably this is such a bizarre event, he doesn't really remember the circumstances from where he heard it before. But somehow the dialogue just stuck in the back of his mind because probably the bizarre situation, I don't know, and that's why we have heard that dialogue many times, because it's in the back of Taki's mind, even if he doesn't fully register that he's thinking about the dialogue. Oh, this is masterful. This is okay.
あえっ滝くん
え
私覚えてない
Oh,
誰お前
they met before. Oh, that has to be so. That has to be so heartbreaking for her. Imagine.
なのに
変な女
And it has to be so weird for Taki because he has really no idea.
あのさ
Oh,
あんたの名前
oh, oh. And that's how he got the bracelet. Oh, this is making me so emotional right now.
お前はあの時俺に会いに来たんだ片割れ時だ
Oh my god, what the teacher was talking about.
三葉
滝くんがいる
She's going to make me cry.
お前に会いに来たんだ大変だったよお前すげえ遠くにいるから
でもどうやって私あの時
三葉の口上酒を飲んだんだ
Yeah. I would have the same reaction.
そうだそれに私の胸触っ
This is not their
僕らも
time.
見とったんやからね。
ああごめんすまんつい
Yeah, sure, just once.
一回だけ。断る時がも
終わるなあ三葉目が覚めても忘れないようにさ名前書いとこうぜ
Yeah, that's smart. Oh god, that was so abrupt.
お前三葉
You should write the name. Write it now. Oh god.
お前が世界のどこにいても俺が必ずもう一度会いに行くって
Stop.
君の名前は三葉
Write it down.
大丈夫覚えてる三葉三葉三葉名前は三葉君の名前は
Oh my god.
お前は誰だ
Oh my god. They are so going to prison if this doesn't work. Well, actually, they're going to be pretty dead if this doesn't work, so. But oh my god. Oh yeah. Yeah, the power goes. Okay, yeah. No. This plan is actually smart. Wow. With just one power plant? That much?
なあ見て
It is beautiful. Wow.
ねえあなたは誰あの人は誰大事な人忘れちゃダメな人忘れたくなかった人
Well, you still have the name.
誰
It's fine.
誰
Fine-ish.
君は誰君の名前は
Maybe she forgot that she has the name on the palm of her hand.
バレてる
Ow! Oof. Ouch. Ouch. That was a big fall.
目が覚めても忘れないようにさ名前書いとこうぜ
Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
これじゃ名前わかんないよ
神前式もいいかなって。
お前チャペルが夢やって言っとったに。
それからテッシーさ、
Oh my
式までにヒゲ剃ってよね。私は3キロ痩せるでしょ。
ケーキ食いながら言うか。
god. Oh my god, they ended up together. Yeah, he should definitely lose the beard. Oh my god.
君は派手なくらいやその涙止めてみたいなだけど君は拒んだこぼれるままの涙を見てわかった嬉しくて泣くのは悲しくて笑うの
Oh
は
my god.
君
Oh my god.
の心が君を追い越したんだよ
Oh god. They are dead. Ah! Ah!
俺君をどこかで
私も君の名前は
二人の間通り過ぎた風はどこから寂しさを運んできたの泣いたりしたその後の空はやけに透き通っていた
That was so beautiful. I don't think that there's anything else. That last bit right there, that made me cry. I thought that I was going to made it without crying, but no, surprise, I am not. I am not. That was naive of me to think that I was going to make it out without crying. That was such a beautiful movie. Really, the story, the characters, all of the plot twist, and how well is written that it keeps coming back to the same things at the beginning, but now it makes sense. And how, I don't know, it's layered up upon layer of things that going on that don't quite, like, it's not that they don't make sense, but they don't make enough sense for you in the first part of the beginning. And oh my god, that was just so beautiful. That was an amazing movie. That was such an amazing movie. I think that most of the things that I wanted to say, I already said them during the reaction itself. But I don't know, it is such a beautiful story. The visuals are amazing. The music is, I don't know, so fitting and nostalgic and, I don't know, evocative of feelings of, I don't know, like, it's heartwarming, but also, I don't know, it makes you feel like there's something you're lost or something missing. I don't know, it's very evocative of the feelings that the main character are feeling. Taki and Mitsuha have such a great story because it's so much more than just your regular love story. It is really so much more. It's about finding yourself and having such a complete understanding of the other person. I don't know, it's just so magical, and I am so happy that they found their way back to each other, even with all the odds against them. And oh my god, they were so grown up at the end, and seeing all of the teens just grown up and just doing their own lives, and Tessie and Sayaka are getting married. Oh my god, we all knew that they were endgame, but that is so cute and precious. I love that. And you know, great that Mitsuha really convinced her dad to evacuate as much people as they could, so you know, a bigger tragedy didn't happen like in the past. And yeah, It was really great. I don't have any other words. It was just a really amazing story that I am going to show everyone that crosses my path, because that is just how much this movie, I don't know, makes you feel, makes you think, and yeah, it's just an amazing story. So yeah, if you have any suggestions of other movies that are kind of like this or with similar feelings, that recommendations that it gave you these kinds of feelings, do let me know and I'll put them on the next polls that we do over on Patreon. But this was just amazing. So if you like the reaction, please consider leaving a like or a comment. Anything you want would be highly appreciated. If you want to know when I upload the rest of my reactions, I'm going to leave you a link to my Patreon account in the description box down below, and you can just join for free. Or I also publish my schedules on the community tab. So yeah, there is the information. And yeah, we'll be seeing each other on the next reaction. Bye!